Welcome back everyone. In this video we will cover our chapter number 6, Microsoft Excel 2010 and Introduction. Till now we have studied some components and how to create Microsoft file and how to save it. Now in this video we will cover the components of Microsoft file and how to add it, save and relocate the document. So let's start.
Now we will learn how to use a name box to locate a cell. So for using name box, you might be remembered, you might be knowing where is a name box. Okay, here where I am putting the cursor, this is a name box. It shows us where where we want to add some text or data. It will show the address of that particular cell. Alright, now you can see here I have kept the cursor at the 7th column, right? A row, A is the name of that row and 7th is the column. So A7 is a cell address. Okay, if you want to go to the specific cell in the worksheet, you can make use of name box also. It is located at the left side of the formula bar. This is a formula bar, right? And this is the name box. So for finding out the address of any cell from the worksheet, what we will do, we will put the cursor in the particular cell box and the name box will show the row and the column of that address. That means name box will show the address of that particular box or particular cell. Okay, so this way you can see here, whenever I am keeping the cursor in a different cells, it is showing me the address of that particular cell. Now next is saving a workbook. How we can save any workbook? We can enter the data in a different worksheet of a workbook. As I already told you in previous video, we are having 3 default number of sheets in every workbook. Okay, so I am working in sheet number 1, so I want only one sheet should be saved in my laptop. So what I'll do, first I'll create the data here, then we will learn how to save it. Here I have created one small data, roll numbers of students and student room number and the outing day. Okay, so we will learn how to save a workbook. So this data I have created in sheet number 1. Here sheet number 2 is empty and sheet number 3 is also empty. So we will learn how to save any workbook. Okay, now I want to save this workbook, this worksheet in my data. So what we will do, simply we will go to the file here. This is the office button. Click here. Now you will get the third option, save. Okay, by clicking on save, it is saved. Alright, if you want to do some changes, okay, if you want to do some change in your data, after that you want to save that data into your laptop or in your desktop. So what you will do, you will go to the direct here in the file office button. Now you will not save your document. Okay, now you will click over this save as. because we have already saved the original one. Now we want to save the edited document which we have edited, which we have done some changes in our, here I have to here I have done some changes. Now I want to save this file. All right, now we will do save as option. Okay, now this will ask me where, in which location you want to save your file, in which folder you want to keep your file. So you can choose anywhere. I want to save this file in my desktop. So practice file 1 will be the same name. Click OK. You can see here it is telling me confirm save as practice 1 already exists. Yes, already we have saved this file. After that, saving that file, we have done some editing in the next option, right? So we cannot save one file with the two name. All right, we cannot save one same file with two name, or we cannot save two files with one name. So I'm going to do some change here in the name. Practice 1.2. Now let's see what happened. Save. Now it will be saved. Okay, so this way we can save our any workbook. Now next we will learn how to open the closing a workbook. ओके जो हमने फाइल को सेव किया था उस फाइल को हम कैसे ओपन करेंगे. तो फॉर ओपनिंग दैट फाइल वी विल गो बैक टू द मेन डेस्कटॉप स्क्रीन. हियर यू विल फाइंड द एड्रेस. Okay, here you will find that particular folder in which you kept your edited file. So I have edited that file and I kept that file into my desktop. Okay, so edited file will come in our desktop. You can see here this is our edited file. So this way we can open any file which you it is not necessary to keep your file into the desktop only. You can change the location by clicking here again to the save as option, and you can choose the file, folder, location, anything you can choose from here and save your file in that particular location. Okay, and by saving this file, by saving any file this way, you should always remember the location where you kept that file. If you will forget where you have kept that file, or you will not remember it in future, you might be have problem. All right, so this way we can change the location of any file. Now the last topic of this chapter is to close Microsoft Excel application. How we can close this application. So you very well know, for closing any application, whether it is MS Word, MS Excel, or MS PowerPoint, or MS Paint even, you have to go to the cancel option. Okay, cancel option at the corner of this desktop. You might be not able to watch because I have cropped the screen for showing you the data. So you will simply click over the cross button and you will close that file. So this is the end of your chapter. Now I'm going to tell you how we can edit any Excel sheet. Edit means how you can change the size of your column, how you can change the size of your row, right? So I have created a simple document here. Now if I want to change, or I want to increase or decrease the size of width or column, what I'll do, I'll just put the cursor at the top of this area. That cursor will directly change into this plus sign. You can see here, when I am keeping the cursor here in the column name, it is showing me arrow. When I'll keep the cursor at the border line, it will show me the plus sign. That means now you're able to drag it towards the increasing or towards the decreasing size of that column. Now if you want to decrease it, so move towards the left side. If you want to increase it, you can move towards the right side. Alright. The same way we can change the size from here also, the row height. Again we will, if we are keeping the cursor over the number, we are finding the arrow. Now we will put the cursor at the border line, and if you want to increase the size, just put your index finger over the left mouse button and slowly scroll it down, drag it down. Okay, so this way we can increase the size of our row. Now next is what else we can do. We can insert a dark border in our data. So for inserting a proper table, you can see here there is a light line. Light line means when we create a table, we can make a dark line for representing our data, enhancing the informative part of our data. So what else we can do? We can simply click over this and make a small box around your data, and go back here in the home tab. You will find bottom border. Okay, bottom border option here in the font tab. From here you can select the border. If you want to add only bottom border, means सिर्फ अगर आप लास्ट में यहाँ पे सिर्फ नीचे से लाइन चाहते हो तो आप यहाँ पे बॉटम बॉर्डर को क्लिक कर सकते हो. इफ़ यू वांट टू ऐड अ टॉप बॉर्डर, यू कैन सेलेक्ट अ टॉप बॉर्डर, लेफ्ट बॉर्डर, राइट बॉर्डर, नो बॉर्डर और all border. So I want all border. Okay, every information should be enhanced form. So I want to select all border. So this way we can create a easy table to enhance our informative part in our worksheet. If you want, now next we will learn if you want to highlight the data. What we will do? We will go here. I want to highlight just the topmost title of this data. Here you can go again to the font option, select your desired color this way, and this way you can highlight the title of your data. So that's all for today. When you will practice in MS Excel, then you will find MS Excel is the easiest option for doing mathematical calculation or mathematical problem, right? Not only this, we can manage the data, we can organize any form of data here. So most of the time in multinational companies or companies, they prefer this MS Excel for maintaining their data sheet. Okay, not only this, there are many other useful benefits of using application software like MS Word, MS Excel, MS PowerPoint, MS Access. So this way we have completed MS Excel chapter. Okay, I hope you will practice at home. If you will find any difficulties, you can drop a comment. So take care.
So that's all for today. I hope you understood each and every topic of this chapter. if you have still some doubt, you can ask me or you can comment in the comment section. So take care. Bye bye.